Hey everybody, it's First Life Fishing here. Today's video is a video that I've been meaning to do for a while, and it's my top 10 things that I always bring with me each and every time that I go offshore fishing. And I think this is very important, especially for some of you guys that are new to jet ski fishing, or some of the guys that want to get into jet ski fishing, as far as some of the things that are necessary for you to have a good time out there, or in case of emergency, that you're fully prepared. With that, we're going to start with the first thing, and that's just going to be my instruction manual for my jet ski. And for me, it's just a Sea-Doo Fish Pro, so I have that with me. And this is just in case you don't have an instruction manual on your phone, then you can always refer to the instruction manual here. And I just keep it in a simple Ziploc bag, and just, obviously, just to keep it from getting wet. The second thing that I have with me is a power jumper bank, and this is so I can, in case of emergency or I can't start my jet ski, or if my battery's dead, I can just plug this in, and hopefully that will get me back home safely. And this can also serve as a USB bank, and I can power my charge my iPhone or any kind of accessories that I have, but typically I just have my iPhone with me, and if that's low on battery and I need a little bit of juice, then I can just plug it in and get some battery power. And the third thing that I bring with me is a VHF radio, marine radio here. And with this, it's I just, personal preference, and I have just one with me, but I know some guys have at least one with them and one as a backup. And that's awesome, and the more prepared you are, the better you are at basically when something does go down, you're more fully prepared. And I would use this to communicate with each other out there in the ocean, or you need to communicate with the Coast Guard. You can always use the VHF marine radio. And in case where the nobody's around and you are in need of help, I also have a ACR personal locator beacon, and this is in severe emergency where it's life-threatening and you need to call for help, and you basically just power this on, press a button, and then help will come. And with that, I want to say that when you're calling for help of any kind, especially when you're out in the ocean, you want to let them know where the location you're at, and that's going to be your GPS coordinates. And you basically just want them to know, hey, I'm in this general area, and you want to stay in the same general area when help comes. If you're floating and drifting away from where you were 30 minutes ago, then it's going to take a little bit longer for help to arrive. So with that, I have a anchor with about 100 feet of rope, and that's for me, and where I fish here in Texas, is more than enough to keep me staying in one spot in case of emergency. And I know some people have 150 to 200 feet of rope, and that's awesome. I don't use this at all when I'm fishing, but this is more of just like in case of emergency. So the next thing I have is a long blade serrated knife here, and it has a nice handle and a long, I think this is about 7 inches. So this is in case you need to cut something that's stuck in your jet ski down underneath, and it's nice and sharp, and that will go through the rope quickly. I also have a pair of swimming goggles. This is my son's old swimming goggles, and basically this is just so that you can see underneath the water when you're clearing any kind of debris. So I also have a bag of ropes, and this bag of ropes is basically in case I need to tow somebody that's ready to go, or if I need to be towed, I just clip this on and I'm ready to go. And that's basically my top 10 things. Oh, I forgot, I also have a whistle. This is my secondary whistle, also one that's always on my life jacket at all time. And again, it's just another safety measure that I have. And speaking of the life jacket, I also have a short knife that's basically always on hand, and in case I need to cut anything, I can just grab it real quick. I also have 2 additional knives, one in front of the jet ski and one in the back. And that's for me to cut fishing lines, cut any kind of ropes, clear any kind of debris. That's basically my top 10 things that I always bring with me. Some of my fishing buddies, they have a little bit of a different setup. Some have more than me, and that's awesome. And I'm always about encouraging people to be more prepared when they're fishing, especially offshore fishing, because you just never know what going to happen out there. I hope this helps some of you guys out there. And feel free to comment and give me your list of the things that you typically bring when you're fishing offshore. It doesn't have to be from a jet ski, from a boat. It doesn't matter. Main thing is what kind of things you're bringing, especially when you're fishing offshore. And I hope this helps somebody out there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys out there on the ocean. Take care. Peace.